Before we get started in our agenda items, Member Withey has requested to make an acknowledgement.
Thank you, Chair Early. You know, recently we've been acknowledging a number of people within the Marine Board for the excellent services and work they perform. But I'd like to take the opportunity today to acknowledge a member of the boating public. His name is Scott Dye. He's an 8-year military veteran who served this country with 4 overseas deployments. So first, I want to thank him for his military service to this country. One of Scott's therapeutic passions is operating his mini jet boat on the Santee Anne River, where he continues to serve his fellow citizens by coming to the aid of people recreating on the river, including boaters, swimmers, or whoever needs rescue. A fellow boater credits Scott with aiding over 20 people, possibly saving their lives. I would like to read a statement from one of the people, and this is one of the public comments we got. I was told that you are considering the ban of mini jet boats from specific rivers. I am requesting that you reconsider this motion and perhaps put certain stipulations on certain rivers regarding the ban. I wouldn't be here today if they were banned. In June of 2020, I went kayaking with a friend on the Santee Anne River in Jefferson. We put in a park above the bridge and we're going to paddle down to the boat ramp in Jefferson. We were enjoying a paddle and came to a fork in the river where we decided to go to the right. There were no signs, no warning. There was no log down that crossed the whole river. There was no way to go under or over, and I was unable to get to the side before I rammed into the log sideways. I was sucked under along with my kayak, was able to grab my paddle and swim to the overturned kayak. I thought I was going to be okay, but there were piles of debris and I got hung up and pulled under over and over. I was not okay. I woke up hearing voices and being pulled in the river. I slowly awoke and saw my friend paddling up and tying off. 2 men in a mini jet boat had pulled me to the rock bar where I was out of the water. They said they saw an overturned kayak and started looking for the occupant. They found me unconscious floating down the river. My life jacket was unzipped and was holding my head above the water. I don't know what would have happened if they didn't find me. My ribs were separated. I broke 2 ribs. One arm was all ripped off. My legs and face had bruising. If it wasn't for these 2 men, Scott and Scotty, in a mini jet boat, I truly believe I would have died. And she goes on to say, please don't ban these boats from the rivers, especially the Santee Anne. Best, Tammy Sostrom. Scott, the U.S. DOT estimates the statistical value of a life is $11.6 million. I'm sure you would like the monetary reimbursement, but truly your wealth is represented by the service and devotion that you have provided to your community. You're an exemplary model for the entire boating community and for all Oregonians. You have our gratitude for the service that you're providing out there on the water. So Scott, I don't know if you're on, I suspect you might be. Thank you for everything you've done to aid the community. You definitely are an exemplary figure that we all should model after. So you have my my gratitude. And Jennifer, if you could send him a coin, I'd appreciate it. Thanks, Shirley.
Thank you, Craig. Appreciate that. And thank you, Scott, for your service and also for your assistance to Oregon boaters. So at this time,